What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. So, issue 5 of 6 of the Zed comics, this is what I'm going to be doing today. Now thinking about it, where did we finish off in episode 4? Shen basically took out Zed, Zed's now in prison, and Shen's going on to try and find and defeat Jhin on his own. So yeah, we'll see how this unfolds in this issue. Let's go. So, yeah, there you go. You got a nice obviously face off between Shen and Jhin, and yeah, I presume this is Zed in prison. It's nice of them. They've left him with his mask. They've actually let him keep his mask. But yeah, he's basically in prison now. So we shall see what happens. I'll read this one more time actually. What's this here? 12 years ago, the Empire of Noxus invaded. Their armies were defeated only after many years and at a great cost. Yeah, so this is, I think, is very similar for each issue. Shaken by the war, these lands exist now in an uneasy peace. In these turbulent changing times, a man who has been called a patriot, a hero, a pariah, and a criminal finds himself at a crossroad, which is obviously Zed, I think. So, let's go. The man known as Zed was formerly a member of the King Cow Order, and is now the leader of the band of assassins called the Yanele. Recently, an enemy from Zed's past, the magically gifted psychopath Jhin, has emerged and gets me every time when it says that, been committing a series of murders. In order to defeat Jhin once and for all, Zed sought the aid of his bitter enemy Shen. Comrades in their youth, their bond was severed when Zed killed Shen's father, Master Kusho, and they fell prey to another of Jin's explosive traps. Zed managed to save Shen's life, but Shen then chose to finally enact his violent revenge for the murder of his father, which you can't blame him for really. After battling, Shen defeated Zed. Defeated and captured Zed, with Jhin evading escape once more. So, 2 days after Jhin attacked the city. When we fought on the beach, you held back, Zed. I was unconscious and drowning, and you dragged me from the water. You always hid your strength, even as a kid. I was weak as a child. You were quickly the strongest of us. Everything I became was just me trying to keep up with you. So they're having a nice chill conversation while he's obviously in prison. I'd say the same about you, Shen. The men on horseback, they brought you a message. What happened? You let yourself be captured by Jhin when we were young. Now you let me capture you. Admit it. Did you find out who helped Jhin escape from prison? No, and if Jhin comes, I will offer you no protection. You put up wards to stop my shadow magic. I'm just a bait. Or one last time, Usan, we can fight side by side, like it was always meant to be. But you have to tell me why you killed father. Yeah, this is the thing. So we've got a little bit, I think it was in issue 3, we found out a little bit about that, but not the final details of what happened. So maybe it'll be flushed out in this one. We'll see. So, when the foreigners invaded, you saw the suffering Shen. I needed to be powerful enough to stop them. Okay? Master Kusho didn't understand. When I came back to take the magic of the shadow's tears, he tried to stop me. Okay? A lie, Usan. You could have beaten father and taken the Ichor without taking his life. True. You are the good son, but I did what was needed. The truth of the scales. Wow, look at all his tattoos as well. And maybe these are the tattoos because of this this magic that he's obviously now taken on. Another lie. Right, so here we go. Flashback. I was the one that started sneaking out, Usan. I was the one that secretly started training soldiers to fight for our homeland, arming them with magic. And I was the one that started attacking enemy supply lines. While you covered for me, you threw fights to make it look like I was spending my time away from the temple training. I knew you were the right, Shen. You took but only a sip for a few stolen weeks. I drank oceans from the darkness. Right, attached it to my skin, which you saw in the previous page. Made it my life. You cut off the enemy supply lines. I cut off their heads. Okay. Damn it, Usan. Tell me the truth. Why did you kill him? Yeah, I feel like there's so much more to this than what he's letting on. I was jealous of you. You were the one he loved. I needed the shadow magic to grow stronger. An old story you heard and then pretended to be true. Lie to your students, lie to yourself, but you cannot lie to me, Usan. Kusho was your father as much as mine. Tell me what happened. You want me to say that it wasn't my fault, but that isn't true. You want me to say it was an accident, but it wasn't an accident, Shen. As I travelled from Thais, I realised Master Kusho was right. The King Cow's mission to protect the balance between the spirits and men would be tainted by war. We would not be able to go back. The King Cow would become no better than a warrior clan, mercenaries, assassins, bounty killers. Those are father's words, yes. To save our homeland, a new order had to be created. It had to do what the King Cow could not. It had to defy tradition. It had to defy balance. But if I had simply defeated Master Kusho or beaten him, the others would have joined me. You would have joined me, and the King Cow would become persecuted and lost. Blind. And the King Cow would have become desecrated. I don't know what I've seen there. Desecrated and lost. To save the King Cow, my new order had to be their hated enemy. Right. So, that's a bit of a reach, but okay. So in the darkness of the temple, I let Kusho try to convince me and pretended to be swayed by his words. Then, thinking I had returned to him and the King Cow, he embraced me and... Wow, I stabbed your father in the heart. I made my choice. I know what I am and what I've become. Wow. Probably not the best thing to tell Shen when you have no weapon and you're battered and you're in shackles. And he has his sword as well. Here we go. Stand up. We have a better chance against Jhin together. You can help me capture him. He must die. No, Kadajin lives. He is a man. He does not threaten the balance between men and spirits. So his life is not ours to take. You must swear this. I am not King Cow. Right. So we've got round 2 here, haven't we? This is exactly the same issue that I had the first time, where Zed wanted to kill Jhin, but obviously Master Kusho didn't. And it's kind of the same conversation again, but instead of obviously Master Kusho, it's Shen. Let's see what he says. I will not give you the last grasp of redemption you seek, Usan. I will not let you die thinking father was wrong and you were right. If you wish to help me fight Jhin, this is the price. Oh, so we know that Zed, if anything, probably wants to kill Jhin more than Shen, because of his past and what he did to him. Let's see. What now, Shen? Do we wait for Jhin in some ritual temple? No, he travelled to a foreign land, a city called Piltover. A ship waits for us. Jhin will have the advantage there. Why not wait for him? Set a trap. A message came. Akali has gone to Piltover looking for him, and you fear she will find him. She was my finest student. I understand. You don't. We find Akali before Jhin does. The irony is, I think Akali is my favourite student because she reminds me so much of you, Usam, or at least the good that was in you when you were young. So obviously she's doing her own thing, trying to find Jhin, and I'm sure she'll find him, but maybe not in the situation that she wants. I want to buy this map. Some language there. I said I want to buy one of these maps. Hey, do you speak Ionian? Noxus? Yes. Yeah, I can speak Noxian. 2 weeks later. The mask you have seen. One like this? Yes? Should have known not to play Telestones against an Ionian. The performances serve some sort of shipping cabal. He's spooked a bunch of the merchant clans. Pay up. What do you know about a man with the mask? Why? So obviously she's asking round. All the merchant clans he attacked were exporting weapons to Ionia. Feros clan is the only one that hasn't shut down. Feros clan? What are they doing? Feros intelligence gathered a kill team. She's searching for him in Zarn, neighbourhood called Mistfloor. This Mistfloor, it got a theatre district? And if it has, you know where it's going to be. This the place? Oh, it does. Yeah, a week ago, your weirdo had some sort of showdown with Pharaoh's clan here. They were pulling bodies out for days. Whoa, what happened here? Ma'am, I'm just a gutterfoot, okay? I don't know, and I don't want to know. I like your money, but not enough to go further in there. Right. Here we go. Right, so they arrive now. What did he say? My Piltoverans... Rusty, but he saw her about a month ago. Sounds like she was going to start by checking the theatre districts. You have contacts you can trust here? That I can trust. I will take that as a no. There's a Verstein gang that does some work for the King Cow once in a while. I'll have my men contact them. We should also have them look into who released Jhin, who's funding him and why. True. That is the bigger question. They captured Jhin, they got him, he was released, and then he was funded with his weapons and all the rest of this stuff as well. So yeah, that's a good point. That is the bigger question. Anyway, you've asked me that question many times as if that would reveal something, but it's you who should ponder who let Jhin out, not me. As far as I know, only 4 people in the world knew where Kader Jhin was imprisoned. Yanele, you, me, and Father. And the real question is, who you told, Zed? Right, Kane, you can't. Master Zed said we were never to disturb the patron. Even if we were out of money, we were never to visit them. We're not about to talk about him or his. Right. I can't. I think maybe you're confused about who is in charge now. Whoa, no. I just mean... Do you remember my blade has a name? It's called Rust. Wow. Okay, so it looks like between this one and issue 4... Kane has now obviously taken on Rust as well. It talks to me and it really wants me to kill you, all of you. Thankfully for you, Rust isn't my master. Who is your master? You are. You are. Idiots. If you'll excuse me, I need to go talk to someone about one recent change of leadership. Poor guy. So back at Miss Floor. Well, Akali, you are definitely walking into a trap. Hello, crazy mask. Crazy mask guy. You around? What is that? Okay, a totally normal tree. Hey, mask guy. Nice tree. But how about you show yourself? Okay, and somehow your tree is releasing leaves. That's just fine. Now what? Whoa. And the bridge fell away. Not good, Akali. Akali, you are like a leaf in a storm. Wow. You dance vertically, whatever it is, in the winds without direction or meaning. And without knowing it, you came here seeking transformation. Look at this already. Yeah, typical Jhin. And I will transform you, Akali. In my art, your pitiful life will have meaning, and I will make you beautiful. And in death, you will transcend. Crap. Not good. Oh. Nearly, you're clever, mask face, but you can't shoot what you can't see. No, my little leaf. The storm begins. Right. Got it all planned, innit? He knows who's coming for him. He knows the skills and abilities. He knows she's probably going to put down some kind of smoke grenade so he can't see. So what does he bring? He brings all these fans. The guy knows his stuff. Now, little leaf, dance. There you go. I've watched you, Akali. I know daggers are one of your signature weapons. But as a former practitioner myself, I must say your technique is uninspired. It lacks the cruelty needed for real art. Now let me make something beautiful. Whoa. It's over there, the old opera house. Can we spirit leap the distance, Shen? On it. Who's this guy here? What the? Where's Akali? I don't know what you're talking about. As the tree burns, so do we end the enemy. Calm is the ocean before the storm. Are you Master Zed? What the hells were you saying? A secret greeting from the Navari Brotherhood. He's a Navari agent, right? And just following orders, I was to find Akali and lead her here. Look, man. Command uses the assassin, sometimes a real weirdo. I'm pretty sure he set a trap for her here, and you've got to believe me when I say you don't want to be anywhere near that freak. At last the signal chimes. So he's got it all planned. Your master Shen must be in the tunnels. Thank goodness for the lovely sound of those bells. I almost lost myself. Come Akali, your audience is arriving, and it is time to give them a killer show. Ho ho, in the next episode, so the final now. This is the final episode. Wow, this is getting good, really good. Look at this poor guy here just chilling. So yeah, similar to what I said in the previous one, Jhin has always got it planned out, but this is even more evident in this one because he's got planned out what's going on with Zed, Shen, and also Akali. He knows what's coming from him, he knows their abilities, their strengths, and also more importantly their weaknesses as well. So I guarantee there's a lot more traps for Zed and Shen in the next issue, which happens to be the final issue as well. So yeah, I think I'll leave it here today, guys, on this one. I will be I will be reading through issue 6, which is the final one, tomorrow. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it, and if you did, feel free to let me know. Feel free to like, comment, and maybe also subscribe if you've not done so already. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I will see you guys tomorrow.